This was day 3 of Watches and Wonders Geneva. I hope you're ready because today we got to meet some of the biggest stars in the car racing and Olympics world. We even got to dive deeper into the brands they represent.
I am so excited to be at Watches and Wonders. It's so much fun. It's my first time here.
Eileen Gu is the youngest Olympic champion in freestyle skiing after winning gold and silver medals at the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. Watches and Wonders definitely surpassed her expectations.
People were telling me kind of beforehand that the atmosphere was similar to that of like Fashion Week, but for watches. Personally, I think it's so different because you're coming in and instead of just seeing the final product presented in an art piece, the way that I see fashion shows, you kind of get more of the behind the scenes. You get the history, you get the pressure testing and the time testing and the augmented reality where you get to see like tiny little pieces moving. So I feel like you get a much deeper understanding of the watch and an appreciation for the precision.
We then met with Jackie X, a longtime ambassador for Chopard. Hi, very nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
A Belgian former race driver during the 60s, 70s, and 80s. He won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 6 times and achieved 8 wins and 25 podium finishes in Formula 1.
Well, clearly, when you're talking about Chopard, you speak about a family. There is a strong relation between motorsport and the watches because we are talking about the time running. And also it represents the people behind the curtain who make the success of the company in a way.
It's not about the design, it's about the story.
It's about, yes, and the tradition, of course.
Watchmaking is even about the causes they pursue, such as the Watches and Jewelry initiative created by Cartier and Kering.
No one can work alone, and sharing best practices and implementing together is the only way to make a difference and really to protect our planet, but also to take care of people.
A commitment to the key sustainable goals in building climate resilience, preserving resources, and fostering inclusiveness. During the past year, Chanel and other major companies joined the cause.
There is a duty, there is an obligation from that perspective also to contribute to society. And one thing that really struck me in the past is that we may not be the largest companies in the world, but certainly in terms of brand equity and influence, we also can make a difference.
We are ready to talk and to work in the same direction.
The end of a chapter, but definitely not the end of the story. Stay tuned because next time we won't be here at the salon, but actually outside and in the city. Watches and Wonders has prepared a special program just for the local community. Stay tuned.